Alright guys, I'm in the middle of making the next part for the bloody water-cooled Xbox One S. But I'm having to wait on a couple parts and having to do a couple things on that, but it is almost done, so the next part will be up. Anyway, um, in that video I do touch on the fact I got another R2-D2 Xbox. It is nowhere near in as good a shape as the last one I got and customized and sold, especially this C3PO controller. I mean, this thing is rough. You can see the analog's broken there. It's just really dirty, really scratched up. So I went ahead and got a new full gold shell. Came with all the buttons and stuff here. And some analog sticks. These are aluminum. And so basically we are going to rebuild this. And I think I'm going to rebuild it the way that it probably should have come, which all they really did was put a gold faceplate on it. And then obviously the coolest part is the bezel here, which on this one actually is in pretty good shape. So we will obviously reuse that. What I'm going to do, this has the top and bottom gold, so this whole thing will be gold. And then as well as pretty much all the buttons. I might mix and match a little bit with the black, but yeah, I just think that all of this stuff should be gold. That would look really good. And then with the silver analog sticks. And then, of course, the one cool thing is that this one has the rotating D-pad, so you can see it sticks out a lot farther there, or you can rotate it and it goes back to how a normal one would be. This one still is kind of scratched up. We'll see if we can clean it up and reuse that. Otherwise, we'll use the gold one. Or maybe if I can find a cheap one, which I'm sure they're just $5 or so, I can just get a new one of these because it is kind of scratched up there. But that's what we're going to do today. So I did test this. All the buttons and everything do work. Analog sticks don't drift or anything. All the buttons click nice. So the board is good on the inside. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and finish removing this warranty sticker, take all the screws out, take this thing apart, and start putting on the nice, fresh new shell. Alright, a little dark here, but once you take the 7 screws out, there's 3 on each side and then the one under the warranty sticker, your back just comes right off. And we've got the motherboard here. And then you can kind of push from the analog sticks to push out the main piece of the motherboard. And that's it. Now we can swap out our analog sticks here and swap out all the other buttons. And actually we probably won't use any of this except the pad here. And that's it. And then I guess we'll see if we can put this D-pad on the other controller. But yeah, otherwise we're probably just going to use all the buttons that this came with. Put that in there. Place this motherboard back in. Put it all back together. Alright, so put these buttons in. Now unfortunately with some of these third-party shells, not everything fits perfectly. So the A button wasn't perfect. I just put this one back in. I'll have to take the other one and just kind of sand it around fine, because if this button fits in fine, then we know the shell itself is okay. It's the button that was just a little too big. These ones are all fine. One big problem, or a consistent problem I've had with aftermarket shells, is the sync button and getting those to fit. So this is actually the orange chrome. That would be like from this one here. It's more of like a bronze, I guess you'd say. And so yeah, basically I didn't use it on this one, so I used it on this one. And it just already had the clear buttons attached to this piece there, so I have the clear bumpers. I did swap out the gold triggers, and then of course we have the gold bottom piece and battery pack. I already put all the screws back in just to make sure everything clicks well, and some of these D-pads have 2 little clips and then 2 little screws. Some just have the clips and some just have the screws. This one just has the screws, and I didn't feel like digging around for it, but it looks like it actually fits in there just fine. I'm sure if you peel it like this, you could get it to come off. But I kind of plan on taking this apart again anyway. So anyway, this is our new C3PO controller. Like I said, I want to put the other gold button in. However, I think I might want to kind of mix it with this one and kind of have these more bronze like buttons in here and D-pad. And then the bronze, let's see, this one has the triggers and bumpers. And just kind of put those on here, and then just put the gold stuff that I don't use on this one on here. And then other than that, we've got our silver analog sticks in there. Of course, the bezel with the wiring printed on there. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Same thing with this one's got the power button in the middle that matches this, and it looks like, oh, it actually has the clear start and select buttons. So maybe we'll do clear on those and the bronze on that. But yeah, anyway, so this is our C3PO controller. Besides the A button, I don't know why I did that. I was going to put the full green power button here, so it was like green and green, because it does have the green ring of lights on it, of course. But yeah, ignoring the A button, I think this is a cooler C3PO controller. I mean, there's a couple different variations of C3PO, of course, like the wiring here would make you kind of think of the original, like Phantom Menace, where he was not complete. But at later in the movies, he was completely gold, and then at some point he had like the silver leg, and kind of mix and match and stuff like that. So yeah, that was kind of the idea, to have the full gold, but then a little bit of the silver. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. Now I know the kind of bronze color isn't really C3PO, I guess. But I guess what we could do, since I have the silver on the bottom of this controller here. So these are my 4 controllers. Let's go over that. I'm pretty sure I have a 5th one somewhere, but anyway, this is the one that will go with my stealth water-cooled first gen 360 that we'll be working on once we finish our Xbox One S with the blood splatter. That one will be all black, and like literally everything black. When it's turned on, it will have like UV, fluid and lights and all that kind of stuff. But the point of it is to kind of be stealth. And I have a carbon fiber faceplate I ordered that will be going on that build. And so this controller will kind of match that. So I think what I might actually want to do is put these chrome or silver pieces on this one. And then maybe we'll just do, carbon fiber, and either order another button set to go with this controller. And then here, this one is supposed to match our eyeball Xbox. So it has the blue ring of lights. It's clear, blue buttons and everything. And then, like I said, I think I want to take the chrome off of this, and maybe we'll put this carbon fiber on something else. And then this was just kind of my extra controller. I'm not sure exactly what I was going to do with it. It'll either be a bonus controller. Sorry about that, hit the button. Anyway, this is my extra controller. I'll either make it as a bonus to go with the eyeball one, or kind of a bonus to go with the R2-D2 Xbox. I don't know yet. This is just my extra one, so we might go back and use the blue bottom on this one, and then take the chrome, put it on the bottom of this one, and then use the gold bottom. I don't know, we'll do something with it. And then, of course, C3PO is going to go with our R2-D2 Xbox. So, and like I said, R2-D2 will end up getting mixed with the full clear water-cooled Slim. And yeah, we'll get into that. But we're just doing the controllers right now. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this. Don't want to keep slamming it on the table there. Yeah, I don't know. I think the orange chrome, maybe we'll put that, mix that with our carbon fiber. and then take all the chrome buttons and the back plate off of this and put it on our C3PO controller. That way, because that says C3PO to me. I don't know why they used a black back. And I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense. I'm sure this will probably wear out faster, because that's where you're really gripping the back of the controller. That's why usually the buttons and the back will get worn out. But I don't know, so far with these aftermarket controllers, they've been pretty good. So one thing is these aluminum, this one's fine, but like this one's a little bit loose. But yeah, that's probably more than likely the actual joystick module underneath is kind of worn out. So you could probably just put a little something on there to tighten that up. But obviously it's not going to actually fall out. It's just kind of a little loose in there if you kind of shake it like that, I guess. But I really like these aluminum thumbsticks. They just feel better than the plasticky ones. And some of these aftermarket ones are more rubbery, which are nice, and some of them are kind of just like a plastic. Let's see. I guess both of these are kind of rubbery. This one's from an Xbox One controller, but like the Galaxy controller for the budget 1S, the thumbsticks on that one just felt completely plastic, and that's why I didn't use those. But anyway, much better. It is a slightly different color gold, but I still think that this really looks like C3PO. Our other one here, it's just more of a bronzy gold, I guess. But also, like I said, it's completely scratched up, so anything's going to be better. And I couldn't use the D-pad because it is completely different. It's not completely different, but yeah, the top part of the shell in that spot is very much different. You can't just slap that other one on there. But yeah, so anyway, I don't have the silver D-pad that goes with like the part of this silver controller, or chrome, whatever you want to call it, just because that went with the Tony Hawk Xbox. The top chrome shell, that's what I used on that build, and I included the chrome D-pad with that. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. Which controller is your favorite so far? Keep in mind this one has a blue ring of light, this one has a white ring of light, and these just have the regular green. And then obviously this one has blue LEDs on the rockers because it has a clear shell. It would be kind of pointless to do that on either of these because you just can't see it. And then this one, I thought it had LEDs. Maybe it doesn't. I think I actually took them off and put them on another controller for the Grand Theft Auto Xbox. But anyway, just wanted to have some sort of video to upload. I was hoping to have the next one, like I said, for the Xbox One, but I will be finishing that one tomorrow. I've just been super busy. And then I really need to get that one done by the weekend because I really want to sell the budget 1S. I just really want to finish this one first, just so I can kind of compare or have a little side-by-side of this one and the other one before the budget one is gone. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. We'll get this guy finished up. Like, comment, subscribe.